The car started choking out and it stalled on him. This is a 2016 Dodge Challenger. What happened was our customer was driving in a parking lot, and I believe he attempted to get on the highway, but as he got into the access road, the car started choking out and it stalled on him. So it was towed over here. We had a discussion. Mind you, he was about 70 miles away from here at the time, but the anti-theft light was blinking, so we thought possibly it was the key. The car was finally towed over here, and we found out it was not the key. We found out it is the fuel pump. So one unique thing about this particular vehicle, it doesn't just have one fuel pump, it has two. So this is the bad fuel pump now as we speak. Mind you, the way that we find out is this has it's a 6-pin connector, and there's going to be a main power wire. What we do is we make sure we have power actually going to the fuel pump in the first place, and which it does, and we make sure that it also receives a ground signal as well, and that it does too as well. We also check and make sure that the gauge on the dashboard works, and of course it does. So what we're going to end up doing is replacing the fuel pump. Now, one thing I want to make sure that people understand is you can buy the fuel pump from O'Reilly's or any of those places, but in this particular case, it's much better to buy it from the dealership, only because when you get them from AutoZone or any other places like that, you tend to have delayed starts, and that's because the check valve in the fuel pump will get weak over time really fast with the aftermarket setups. So that's why we stick with the OEM setup. So just to kind of give people an idea, both fuel pumps sit on top. The back seat's going to have to come out, and this is going to have to connect inside the tank, but the gas tank is kind of in the shape of a U, so you kind of have to navigate your hand around there and kind of dig it down there in order to connect the two pumps once you get it in. But once the pumps are in and it's connected, this should run and you should be ready to go.